What's good with Fat Gang? It's your girl Mikki checking in, guys. And today, we are continuing our celebration of and growing businesses. So I thank you guys so much for tuning in tonight. And I am not going to keep you guys waiting. We're going to get right into talking to our guest tonight, Tonja, who is the owner of Phenomenal Cosmetics Inc. And I'm going to turn it right over to her and let her tell you all about her and her business and everything that she has going on.
Yes. Hello, everybody. Good day to you all. Yes, my name is Tonja of Phenomenal Cosmetics Incorporated and also Phenomenal Dolls Apparel too.
Okay. All right. And so, how long have you been in business?
Yes, with Phenomenal Cosmetics, we started off as Phenomenal Cosmetics LLC since 2019, but we recently transferred to Phenomenal Cosmetics Incorporated.
Okay.
Mhm.
All right. And how did you get started with that? Because I know I've talked to a lot of people who started during the pandemic. So you're like the one of the first people who started before. So I'm very interested to know how all that got started.
Yes, so how it all got started was, I was just thinking about another thing that I loved and wanted to do.
Mhm.
So I was sitting one day thinking, because I was already in the beauty industry and I went to cosmetology school. I am a hairstylist. So I was like, what else is it that I love? So I'm like, okay, it just came to me and I said, I love cosmetics. So I was like, okay, so what can I do, to start cosmetics, but vegan and cruelty free handmade cosmetics, because I just can't wear any type of, makeup because I have breakouts and things and like that. So I research and I know that it's not a lot of vegan and cruelty free cosmetic lines and products out there. So I just started doing my research. I stayed up from one day to the next morning, and I did that consecutively for months and months and months until I finally, started and got everything into place. Yes.
I love that. I love how you grew your passion into a business machine for you. And you were able to, navigate through that. And some of us, we sleep on our talents, and you found a way to get yours out there and promote it and do it in a way that is healthy. It's not all these chemicals and things like that, because a lot of us do. Like, I know I have very sensitive skin, so I have to be very careful about what I put on. So sometimes I was just like, I'm not gonna put makeup on because I don't know what's in it. I don't want my skin breaking out. So now businesses like yours let people like me be able to put on makeup because we now know we can see what's in it. We know who's making it.
Right.
you know? So and for me, I love that. I love the fact of being able to see where my dollar is going, like being able to actually have a person, not an answering service, that I can talk to and see, okay, look, this is what's going on. This is, so I love that. And that you just had the courage to step out there and do it. Like, man.
Yeah. Thank you. And I always say, if anyone, is interested in starting a business or a brand, it's all about what you love and what you have passion for.
Yes, because that way it doesn't feel like work, right?
Right.
I mean, you're gonna still be tired sometimes, but it don't feel like work.
Exactly right. Exactly right.
And so, what are some things since you've been in business that you've kind of ran across and like you kind of wish you would have had someone let you know ahead of time what you were going to face? What are some things that kind of caught you off guard?
Yes. The researching about, how to make the products, what ingredients to use that's all natural and whatnot. And also what I wish that I would have known about how, hard and difficult that it is, just the work that you have to put into it, the motivation, the determination to stand up, the coming up with marketing strategies and things like that, So definitely I wish that part, you know.
Yes. And I'm so happy that you mentioned that because we always kind of think of, I'm gonna start a business. And you're like, yep, I'm gonna just do it and it's gonna pop and it's gonna sell and I'm just gonna put a picture out there and boom, that's it. And it's like, no, you have to learn how to be creative with your marketing. You have to learn how to advertise. You have to become your own model. So, baby, if you don't like pictures, you better learn.
Yeah, right.
You know, it's like you have to keep up with all the trends because you have to be able to relate to everybody. You have to learn different markets. You have to learn what pops for different markets. Packaging, oh my
Right,
gosh, packaging alone was a process for me.
right.
You know? So those are all things, like you said, that may keep you up, that may give you a run for your money. But I do like how you mentioned that, and not a lot of people like to talk about the hardship that comes with running a business. But there are those hardships. There's that learning curve. You said that research. If you don't like to research, baby, this is not a business that you want to get into. Like being an
Right,
entrepreneur,
exactly
constant
right.
research, constant learning, and you really have to be open to that. Now, would you say with your business and any business, how much would you say your personality has to take part in that?
Oh my goodness, your personality in any type of brand has to be, I'm not going to say 100%. I'm going to say 5,000%, because if what you're doing is not what your personality is or your passion, then it's going to be difficult for you to not only selling yourself with your industry, but selling your products as well. And if it's not something that is attached to your personality and what you have the passion for, you will easily, lose passion for it. Or if anything in the brand or business don't go your way, you're gonna be like, oh, get it, because your heart is into it and your personality. So I would definitely say, that's a heads up. If you're interested in starting your own brand or any type of brand, you have the personality and the passion for it and the heart. And also think about, is this something that I want to do the rest of my life, that I will enjoy doing?
That's true. And like you said, because I personally feel like once you grab and you get into entrepreneurship, unless you're doing your 9 to 5 and your business, it's not really no going back after you have your own. Like,
Right.
you're like, baby, I set my own hours, I work at my pace. Like, it's gonna be hard to go back. So if you're gonna put your toes in it, you want to make sure, like you said, it's really something you want to do, that you're gonna be passionate about, that you're gonna push. Because in the beginning, it's all you pushing this idea that you have. It's all you doing the research and everything. Because even if you have a support team behind you in the beginning, you have to learn what you need them to help you to do to build the brand. So, yeah.
Right, exactly right, exactly right. And I would say for myself, the CEO and my husband, the CFO, it took, and it still is taking, hard work and dedication and motivation and a positive outlook. I will say that as well when you have a brand, because you can't quit and you can't give up, is, oh, it's not going your way, or you're thinking that you're going to have all these sales, and one day you do, and then the next day you may have one sale that day, and the next day you may not have any. You can't just be easily driven to quit and give up too. So I want to add that as well, is what I had to learn also, and me and my husband had to learn together. So
Yeah.
Right.
Like you said, you're like, yeah, I got 5 orders today. I'm on a roll. And then tomorrow you like, wait a minute, ain't nobody even clicked on my website today. Hold on.
Yeah.
So and
Yeah.
and like you said, it's very important to have a good support team in place, because if you don't, on those days that it's slow, you may be driven to just, you know what, that's it, I tried it, it didn't work. But it's good to have that support. It's like, no, let's see what we need to do we need to tweak anything, or is it just today is not the day, like, and that's okay.
Exactly.
And that's
Yep. That's
okay,
exactly
you know. And I found sometimes on those days that you don't have to work on creating a new order. Okay, let's do a little bit more in our marketing area. Let's get some more posts scheduled. Let's, do this. Let's look at that idea we thought about last week, but we didn't have time to go over it. So it's always something you can do for your business that's not necessarily working on a specific order. So, yeah.
right. That's so true. That's a major point.
And then kind of lastly here, so in keeping with your business and being able to promote it, how has that been for you, being able to actually get out here and promote your brand, reach your target market? How has that been for you?
Well, it's that's a work in progress, and you have to trust the progress within within itself, because you have to just be creative, and you have to think outside of the box. For number one, okay, what can I create and marketing and strategy that stands out that no one else is doing, or even if they is doing it, what can I do differently from them and things like that. So definitely you have to have the creative mind, as I said and you said, the personality, and also you just have to know what's trending and what's eye catching as well. That's going to bring them in and get their attention. Not only your attention, but you also have to think not only what will get my attention, and actually not personally what will get my attention, but what will get my audience attention. You have to sort of think as that third person, or however you would say it.
Yes, you can't think.
Yeah.
It's really hard because you can't think of you. Yeah, because you have to think of who's the person I'm trying to reach. What do they like? What's gonna pop for them? So it's like, in a way, you have to take yourself out of it to really be able to think about your market, which is kind of hard. It is. And that brings me to another topic. How do you separate you from business?
Right, exactly. Like you said, you have to just, turn yourself off, click yourself off, and then, think about your audience. So how do I separate my life from business? I have to say, well, okay, this is my family's time. This is my time. This is husband and wife time. And then I have to tell myself, well, okay, now it's business time. Now it's creating time. Now it's time to market. Now it's time for, idea and things like that. So what I like to do to help me is the night before, I like to write on my clipboard a plan and what I want to do in that day, like pretty much like a to-do list or whatnot.
I'm telling you, like, yes, that's exactly what I do. You have to write it out, because I still have my 9 to 5, and then I still do my business. Then I have my YouTube, and then I have a husband, and I have 3 kids. So it's a lot going
Right.
on. So yes, I do. I sit down and I kind of plan everything out, because like you said, you have to balance. You have to have that time to be mom, you have to have that time to be wife, you have to have that time to be the business owner, and then you also have to put in there a time to be yourself, like just you. No business, no husband, no kids, just you. And for me, that was the biggest thing. I was putting everything else in that day, but I was not putting myself in there. And baby, my body quickly let me know, um, I don't know who you think you are, but you need to sit down.
Yeah, yeah. I used to do that too.
And so I do, like I said, I want to thank you so much for stopping by. I know we have so much more I feel like we can go into, but can you let everyone know where they can find you and purchase anything or follow you?
Yes, definitely, Mickey's then. You can find us on Instagram, Phenomenal Cosmetics Inc. Also, you can find us on Facebook as well, Phenomenal Cosmetics as well. And also, phenomenalcosmetics.com is our website where you will see all of our products. Also, to include Phenomenal Dolls Apparel, which is on Instagram as well. And the website is phenomenaldolls.com. And with that, stay tuned because we have new merch coming out that I know you guys would love.
I love new merch. I love when
Yes.
that comes out. So, can you tell us a little bit about the apparel that you have on the Phenomenal Dolls? Because we kind of talked about cosmetics, but we didn't talk about the apparel side. So let's hop over there.
Yes, absolutely. I will. I don't mind at all. Yes, with Phenomenal Dolls Apparel, we have the summer sets, and I'm gonna let y'all know about that, which the sets is called Divalicious and different colors and things like that. The sizes range from small, medium, large, and you can wear it in the summertime if you so feel free. And it's also versatile that if you don't like that, type of look, you can also wear it as a bed set. For the fall and winter, we have sweatsuits that's coming out. The sizes range from small, medium, large to 2X large. So stay tuned for that as well. Y'all, I know y'all are gonna love them. They are so bomb and so fire. So please, please stay tuned for that. That will be dropping today. The sweatsuits will be on the site, or if not today, then definitely tomorrow, which is Monday. So that site is phenomenaldolls.com.
Yes. And so, yes, I do. I love all of that. And are you on TikTok by any chance?
Yes, we are on TikTok, which is Phenomenal Cosmetics, but with the Phenomenal Dolls Apparel, not yet, but stay tuned.
All right. So I love that. So I will make sure all of her information is in the description box. So guys, make sure you check her out. And if you don't have a couple dollars right there that you can purchase, that's okay. Follow, share, get the word out. She does lives almost every day on her Instagram. So make sure you guys pop in on one of those. I'm pretty sure she's giving little tips and everything on there. So make sure you guys kind of hop in if you need a good boost of inspiration in the morning. She's definitely the person to go to for that on her Instagram. So make sure you guys check her out. So there's a lot going on here. And I know we can go with this conversation so much longer. So we're gonna definitely have to get you back in the den soon. So, but I just want to say thank you so much for coming today and chatting with us here today.
You are more than welcome, Mickey's Den, and I will love to be back with you as well.
All right. So, guys, thank you all for tuning into this video. Be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And until next time, guys, I will catch you later. Peace.
Bye, you guys.